Hello everyone and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back on the Sony Playstation 1. I'm the Sheep and today we're going to move on into the next level of the game, Unbearable. And it's another one of the chasing levels, kind of like the boulder levels, except this time there's not a boulder chasing you. What am I on about, you might ask? Well, we'll find out in a few seconds, but yeah, this is technically the last of the boulder levels, I think. I could be wrong, there might be one a bit later on, but as you saw in that split second before I killed myself, there's a gigantic bear chasing you, and obviously it acts like a boulder. If you go too close to you, it'll kill you. So what you really want to do with this level is really leg it as fast as you can, even though technically that should be common sense at this point, but this thing's a little bit more reliable than the boulder was for hitting boxes, so if you do miss boxes, don't worry too much because, like I said, this thing by here is a little bit more reliable in terms of hitting them for you whenever you miss them. Although, if you do miss them, actually try not to miss them because you never know, just in case. But there you go, you get his head stuck in there. Come on, do it. That actually looks quite painful. My God. So let's just keep moving onwards. So it's not too long a stage, and well, none of the boulder levels are really that long. But the thing is, this one is filled with a lot of secret areas, a lot of little secret nooks and crannies to find yourself in, to go to and be all like, hey, look at this! I got 100% in this level. Whoa. And you might be wondering what exactly I'm on about. Well, basically, by here, run all the way to this your checkpoint box and activate it, and you realize there's a little bit of platforms left by here. These are meant to be a little clue, so jump down, follow the polar bear into here for a hidden area. And when I said this stage is full of hidden areas, I wasn't lying. This isn't the only one in this level. Now, in this little hidden area we are introduced to new enemy types, including those musket guys, which they're no good. Basically, well, right now I need to kill myself because I completely messed up, but basically, the musket enemies are a bit of a pain. They are kind of like any old, projectile enemy. Kind of like the enemies in, what's the game? Rayman 1, if you guys remember that game by any chance. Where there were these enemies with guns, and the guns would slowly head across the screen. And they were always a bit of a pain to take care of. Basically, they act exactly the same as them guys. Bit of a pain, but not too big a deal. Fortunately, the stage is not too difficult, but you need to take your time. If you don't take your time, you're going to end up following my route of playing, which is not really recommended. And I've got less than 50 lives, but thank God, I've actually lost more lives recently than I'm gaining. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's no good, as a certain blue creature of the woodland would say. Also, one little observation that I have noticed about these Crash games, they tend to follow, well, not even Crash games, all the Naughty Dog games in general. They have a lot of green in them. They always seem very, I don't know, they always seem very green and a lot of foliage in each of their games. Oh God, that was my bad, I rushed. But I don't know, I just noticed that. The only games that really don't have foliage made was, apart from their older games, pre-Crash Bandicoot, probably Jak and Daxter 2 and 3. Those are more based around deserts and stuff like, well, and Uncharted 2 and 3 I guess, but I don't know. I digress. Anyway, I'll catch you to where I died. I can stop bouncing on bullets. And I'm back! There we go. Okay. Thank God for that. That's a bit of a pain of a section as to get through. Anyway, what you want to do is activate this little box and don't destroy that bouncy platform yet. Now, what you may not have noticed is there's two hidden boxes up by here. So you need to do a high jump in order to get hold of them. Both of them contain an extra life, so it's recommended to do so. Well, of course it's recommended to do so. The hell, I had invincibility frames. Why did it cause a second explosion? That's weird. Oh well, no matter. Although one thing I don't think I've really stretched on yet with this game is I'm sorry, it's the extra lives respawn. That's interesting. But one thing I am stressed about this game quite yet is how the animations of this game are. Basically, as you play through the game, you'll notice that every time you die, you usually have a different animation for each death. And I like that. It's a little bit of character, you know, something nice to look at. But it's just keep jumping over these here bullets. No, the only problem I have with these bullets is if you're bad with timing, and that did not hit me. I don't care what the game says. But if you're bad with timing, you're gonna have a lot of issues with this here section. But we're getting pretty close to the end of it now. But yeah, you want to take out those rats just like in the very first couple of levels to grow this here fungus to bounce off. Wow, fantastic. But I would be very careful, especially by here. You know that bullet's going through a nitro crate. One thing you should, chances are, if you don't think you can go underneath a bullet, chances are you can't. Screw it, just, there we go. Phew. I think that's the hard part of the stage over and done with, though, pretty much. Now it's just pretty much smooth sailing, and we also get our fantastic crystal riper there. And everybody loves their crystals. I know I do. Oh yes. Fantastic. But basically, for this bonus room by here, the only real thing I can really say about it is you have to move left in it. That's, ooh. Ugh, I'm pretty much stealing my commentary off other LPs now at this point. But, seriously, bonus room, very simple. Very nice as well. I always like bonus rooms. Nice way to gain yourself some extra lives. And this, hey, 51. I'm cashing up my lives slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Let's just grab this box here. Alright, fantastic. So 42. Alright. We need a bit of a... I need to catch my breath quickly. Leg it. Now, whenever you see boost panels, as I probably stated when they first showed up, use them. And don't jump into pits. That's not a good idea. Well, then again, you could be a lemming, and jumping into pits is your thing. And if that's the case, go for it. I don't mind, but it's certainly not my case. I prefer to be all like not jumping in pits and being more safe, you know, more grounded. Anyway, be careful in this section by here, because obviously there's a lot of electrical fences coming up, and if you're not careful, you'll do that. Ugh. Okay, there we go, and now we are actually back. My god, that took a surprisingly large number of lives. Now for this last section, we've got to go fast. We really gotta go fast, man. Wow! So yeah, we nicked this polar bear cub, and basically the main key with this one is dodge everything. If you touch anything, you'll die. And as in the previous sections, a lot of electrical fences around. The difference is, though, electrical fences with this section, you can actually hit them on the very edges. If you hit the center, obviously you'll get electrocuted. You'll die. So don't hit the center. But you can hit the very left and right edges of it, and you're pretty much done. But with that, that's pretty much this level almost over and done with. What's that? Almost? We're at the end, aren't we? Yes, but there's a nice little secret we can go to. Now, like I said, this is a secret-filled level, and what you want to do is do a very well done long jump there. It's like near impossible to do, and just make your way all the way back here, and then touch this polar bear cub. Now, touching this polar bear cub will send you back into the secret warp room. Oh, where we actually head off to the very first proper secret level. Now, we've been in secret levels, you know, secret areas levels, but this is the first one that we're going to. It's pretty much its own level in of itself, and has, you know, it's just its own level. So let's just move into Totally Bare. Totally Bare. And speaking of Totally Bare, you are gonna have no eyesight pretty much in this stage. Well, I mean, what do you mean no eyesight? It's nighttime. Therefore, it's pretty much pitch black, which means we need to basically traverse through this level with the hardest platforming of all the polar bear levels. You know, all these polar bear levels, because we need to actually do well-timed long jumps by boosting and jumping in the exact right time, while dealing with the very low visibility, and in my case right now, the sun glare. I should really put up like some curtains or something just to get the sun glare off my TV, but that's something for another time. We just basically you need to be careful. This is really difficult stage, and this will take you a good few attempts if you if it's your first time playing. Or you could just flat out miss boxes. That's probably the biggest excuse to go back and rage, because really gem collection in levels like this are just evil. Really freaking evil. I mean, it's atmospheric, yeah. I mean, it's nice to look at, yeah. It's difficult. Way difficult. Like, I need to really know what you're doing to get by. But as you get through the level, you'll start to get more adept at it. It'll become easier and easier. Just watch out though, because again, those little water pits will have orcas jumping in and out to and from. Not cool. And the statues will still make a return here. Basically, it's the same old from every polar bear level we've done so far, except now we have to do long jumps by holding down the circle button. And there we go, those are those boxes. I think we're pretty much on the home run now. So just be sure not to miss the checkpoint box, and this is where the game starts to throw everything at you. I mean, literally everything. Now you have to dodge under girders, you need to go ultra fast. And I'm pretty sure the game speed itself actually just picks up by here, so just be careful. Alright, and I'm back, I think. Wait, am I back? I don't care, I've started talking now. I am back. So, like I said before, just keep going, you should be fine. This is the very end of the stage, and I had a little bit of a little heart attack then. I thought my PlayStation froze, that's no good. But down there, if you probably saw, there was a little icy alcove. Don't worry about that, there's nothing to worry about there. Just go, grab the gem, and make it out of the level. Now remember, this is a bonus level, so there is no crystal to pick up. So just move onwards into the next stage, move into the boss of this world, because, oh, it's a boss. You gotta, you know, gotta deal with it.
Crash, my boy, you are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next one.
Alright then, so now it's time to take care of the next boss of the game, folks. Now this boss is, he's especially tricky. This next boss we're going to fight is Tiny the Tiger. Now he's a big... Right, anyway, as I was saying, the next boss of the stage is going to be Tiny the Tiger. Now this guy is a big fan favorite from Crash Bandicoot 3 and onwards. And he was introduced in this game. Now basically, his boss fight is very simple. Basically you need to do this little platforming challenge where you basically need to platform and make him fall off. These platforms will blink red whenever they're about to fall, so jump on them just before they fall. And give him the opportunity to kill himself, pretty much. It's, oh yeah, you can jump diagonally as well. I completely forgot about that, actually. It's a bit tricky, but it's not too bad. The boss fight will go by very quickly. He's easy beat. Just, be sure to be be sure to be careful. That's all I can say. I mean, ultimately, it's just a platforming boss, and even though it's not the hardest boss in the world, it can throw people off guard, so... Basically what I recommend is just going in a little motion like this, sort of like a clockwise sort of thing. But as you can tell, more platforms will drop each and every time, making it harder for you to actually survive. Now in this last phase, actually, it's going to be the same old stuff that we're used to, except only one platform will stay up. But with that, we have now just beat the next boss of the game, Tiny the Tiger, and there he is. Watch him just drop off. Ah, not too bad a boss, not too bad a boss in total. With that, we're done. Oh, this warp room gives me vibes of the Koala Kong boss from the very first Crash Bandicoot. Anyway, no cutscene, surprisingly, so that's it for this part. So next time we're going to take care of this brand new warp room and move on to get the last 10 jet crystals of the game. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Why am I saving? No, I want to do the outro, goddammit, don't save. No, don't want to load. Oh god, I do not want to load game. There we go. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate it. Like, comment the video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.